You're listening to Kpoppin, every day 12 to 2 p.m. The fastest K-pop news with DJ Isak.
Ultimate vote. All right, so it's time for you to choose their fate between Prince Mag and Eddy. We have these two in the studio. Hello.
둘, 셋.
에이요! 피터 앤 프레디 맥입니다. 와! what's wrong?
What was that, Eddy?
Both of you look quite tired today. It looks like you've been busy.
Yes, very busy. Had a busy week, busy month, let's say.
Oh, busy's always good.
Yes, and I think it's coming to an end very soon.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. I mean, our promo period's probably coming to an end, but then we got other stuff to get busy on afterwards.
Yeah,
Well, busy's always good.
Yes, it is.
Busy's always good. Eddy, you look like you were limping.
Yeah, yesterday on stage, while we were dancing, I sort of slipped. And then, yeah, my ankle was not that good, and I think I have the cold, and...
I got the cold too, from Eddy.
Sorry.
That's what happens. One gets sick. So it's like your staff members, your stylist, or your manager gets sick, and then everybody gets sick because you're in the same car. And,
Same 숙소. Like we drink from the same water cup sometimes. I think it's all because of our manager. She was sick before, and then she gave it to
she
us.
passed it on.
Yeah.
She passed it on to you guys.
Are you serious?
Today we're going to get a chance to look at two teams that are slated to be making comebacks.
Yes.
Very soon. So, I'm gonna believe it when I see it, though, for one of these teams, because they said that they were gonna make a comeback last August. Didn't happen. There's supposed to be comebacks from this one particular team numerous times, but I will see it when it actually happens.
Yes.
When this team actually drops a single, then I will believe it. Before then, I'm not gonna trust anything. But everybody is thinking that these two teams are going to be making comebacks.
Trolling their fans.
Exactly. So, according to experts and insiders, quote insiders, these two teams are supposed to be making a comeback next month. So, sometime in March.
Yes.
And it is Big Bang and EXO.
Yes.
Bang. So, who's in charge of Big Bang and who's in charge of EXO today?
Fantastic, baby.
Oh, Eddy's in charge of Big Bang.
I'm a bit overdosed today.
Oh, okay. So, who wants to go first?
Well, actually, I'll go first because you say you're not sure about one team, and I think you're talking about Big Bang.
Yes, I am.
Oh, it is true. GD said in their 2014 concert that they're making a comeback soon, but it didn't happen. And also, Taeyang last year, he also said in his winning speech that Big Bang will be making a comeback, but didn't happen. So, yes, I understand that people think, oh, I don't think it's gonna happen again.
Well, because last year there was numerous reports that their album was supposed to be releasing, like a date was set for like August. Well, if you put it that way, Psy's follow-up single, Daddy, was supposed to be released sometime last summer as well, but that got postponed. We found out recently that was because he didn't really like the music video and how it was turning out, so he was reworking on stuff, and so because he didn't think it was perfect, he just kind of postponed it. But right now, I think, you know, for us Big Bang fans, we're just like, come on, like, stop teasing us. We want a comeback.
And actually, there are some words that said they're gonna make their comeback on the 25th of March. So
there's a date already that's been rumored?
There's a date already, but yeah, I'm not really sure. But I have a feeling they will do their comeback soon because the press people are saying, you know, the Big Bang members are going back and forth from the company working. You could hear GDs in his, you know, working studio, just not coming out, just trying to finish up
playing
this,
games inside.
Playing games. Aw, man.
Playing online games.
You might be hearing this, man. Be careful.
I never really understood gamers. Online games I'm not for, but video game pack games I've tried to do here and there. I've been hooked on a few games recently.
Yes.
Names, please.
No.
Actually, yesterday when I went home, and this is really bad because I was playing 3 games. So there's a few games that I haven't been able to pass that particular level. And one's a boxing game, one's a fighting game, and one's a Greek mythology game. All fighting. Wow. All fighting.
All fighting. All fighting.
Violent person. You know?
Very violent.
Very violent.
But speaking of video games, like if anybody starts doing video games and they're on them for a few hours, I think if I ever have kids and they start playing video games, I might just play with them.
Yes. I think everybody will.
Yeah, I think everybody's like that. But anyways,
Maybe you can play with GD.
I would like to know what kind of video games he plays. That would actually be quite interesting. I know that the JYJ members play. I know what JYJ is good at.
Oh.
I know that Chun's is really good at a online game.
Oh yes, I've heard lots of stories.
I've heard lots of stories. I've seen tons of people play with him like all night.
Yes.
So I mean, I know that he's good at online games, but when it comes to like video games, I'm not sure. I know that Kangta is good at a soccer game.
Oh yes.
Yeah, on Game Packs. Anyways, back to GD working in the studio.
Yeah, they're saying he's in his work studio, like day and night, not coming out.
Okay.
I heard he's finishing up his their comebacks, and they actually released several footages like earlier this year. About,
Well, they were on tour too.
Yeah.
They were on tour, and so I was really happy that they were posting pictures with all 5 of them, but that does not mean that they're making a comeback.
Oh yes, but also they said they're doing another world concert in I think it was April or
Yeah, they're starting another world tour, but still, that does not mean they're making a comeback.
Yes, but usually before their
Maybe
concerts
he's
they
playing games for real.
Yeah, but before
I do hope they're wrong. I do hope I'm wrong. Sorry, I do hope I'm wrong. I'm actually looking forward to Big Bang comeback as well.
Yeah, but
No, I mean everybody is.
Yeah.
Everybody's been
I
missing
haven't
them.
had one since I've been in Korea.
Yeah, we haven't seen them since
it was 3 years ago.
Fantastic
Yeah.
Baby.
Yes,
We've seen them do
acts.
solo acts
Yes.
and collaborations, but we haven't seen them make a comeback. Now, moving on to EXO. They were actually slated to make a comeback in January, but that was postponed to, quote, March at the moment.
Very good for us.
They had a
Thank you. Thank you.
controversy. They had some problems, and I guess that kind of affected their comeback. I'm guessing.
Maybe.
But you see, they did say they're going to have a concert in March. And I think that's confirmed. But I don't know the media did say they're going to have a comeback in March as well. But I really don't think they'll have a comeback in March. Although I do hope so as well. But I think they're too busy.
Well, yeah.
For concert, I don't know if you have a concert and come back.
I think that
same
that
time.
would be like the worst thing for the artist.
But also,
That would be like Eddy tired times 2.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. That'd be awesome. That'd be magnificent.
Because, I mean, for a concert itself, yes, I know that since they've already done a concert before, good 90% of the stuff is already practiced.
Yes.
But still, for an artist perspective, not for the producer's perspective. As a company, I think that a comeback in a concert is perfect. But on the artists themselves, I just feel really bad for the artists because I know how much overtime is going to be going into not only preparation for the comeback, but also promotions for the comeback and also preparations for the concert itself.
And like, even
Interviews.
mentally and stuff like that. Like even when we do music shows, we probably just go on stage for 5 minutes.
Not even 5
Go
minutes.
to
Not even 3 minutes max.
3 minutes, but we sit backstage for like
12 hours. That's
12
why
hours, and like it's just really, we don't dance much, but it's really, really tiring.
it just
End of the
drains
day,
you.
Yeah, it just drains.
If you're
everything out of you.
constantly busy, it's
much better,
fine.
yeah.
It's much better. I feel that concert tours are a lot easier for artists because you put about 2 to 3 hours into a show and then you can rest. And then you put that adrenaline up and then you rest. But when it comes to music programs, you bring the adrenaline up and then it comes back down again. Then you bring the adrenaline up and it comes back down again. Because you have rehearsal, you have dry rehearsal, camera rehearsals, and then we have, you have radios in between. You go in between. You go back and forth. You do video takes. You do video clips. You say hi to people. It's just so draining.
Greet all the artists, greet all the PDs.
Yeah, it's just, oh my god.
Yeah, and so when it comes to comebacks, I would love to see both of these teams come back in March, but if they're gearing up for world tours and concerts so back to back, I would actually prefer them to do so later for the artist. I mean, as a fan's perspective, I want to see them as soon as possible.
But not too late when we have our comeback. I don't want to be at the same time.
I really want both teams to come out in March. Cause
I want both. I want
'cause-
Big Bang and EXO together, but not with us.
Because we're finishing soon, and they'll come out. They'll do their own thing, and we're preparing for something as well. So we hope to avoid them when we do our comeback. Please avoid us. We'll avoid you. Tell us when you're coming out, please.
We'll avoid you.
Surprise! JJCC comeback. It's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, what?
So let's look at some of the pros for today for each teams as we battle it out, because we have been talking about comebacks and how much we want them to come back. But still, state your own argument for today. So who wants to start stating their own argument for today?
가위바위보. 가위바위보.
Is that you?
No, it's you.
Me? Alright, let's go. See, EXO, where do I start? EXO, alright. EXO is one of the biggest names in K-pop, today. And under the one of the biggest labels in K-pop as well, SM.
Yes.
And the full group did consist of, the full group before, it consisted of 12 members, and like separated 2 subgroups, EXO, KXOM. And then, why are they so good? Like, they were the fastest selling Korean artists in 12 years. They rose to fame with Wolf, and then they solidified it with Growl. Wolf was it earned a triple win on music shows, and like Growl was their song that really made them EXO.
Yes.
And like they won, I think, was it 10 music shows in 3 weeks?
Wow.
So like altogether they won 41 music shows already in just 2 years, over 2 years of debut. And like 2 weeks ago I did Super Junior. Super Junior won 57 music shows.
Wow.
And they are currently number 1 like in music show wins. And Super Junior took 10 years to do that.
Yeah.
57 in 10 years. EXO is 41 in 2 years. So I think very soon, possibly the next comeback. Because they actually really had 2 songs that win music shows, which was Growl and Overdose. I don't think Wolf. What was the first one? Mama?
Yeah, their first album did not do as well.
Win,
there was a lot of money that was put into preparations for EXO's debut.
Yeah, I think Mama did actually win a music show, and like it was Wolf and Growl. So if you average it, Wolf and Growl won 20
actually
each.
saw a big financial drop because of
EXO.
Wow.
because of because there were numerous commercials made to prepare EXO and kind of introduce them to the public. Yeah. They produced numerous music videos, like for each member. Like Kai had his own music video, like dancing.
All of them. Yeah.
They had their own individual like clips of what they did best, and it wasn't just like teasers or commercials. They were like actual legit videos. So the amount of computer graphics and work that was put into the album itself. As soon as I was still in the company when they were getting ready for EXO to debut, and I remember going to a dinner program, or a dinner for like it was an end of the year party type of dinner. The entire night, all we were seeing on TV on the big screen was EXO's commercials, and I was just like, wow, they're putting a lot of effort into promoting this particular team, and a lot of us were worried because we knew that the Korean fan base and fan base around the world would really love EXO. And we thought that song would be like it. But it wasn't as popular from the get-go. But, of course, the equation kind of worked itself out once Wolf and their other tracks started popping out. So everything that they expected happening in their first debut actually ended up happening about a few months later with a brand new single. So
I think Mama, actually out of the 3 songs, Mama would be my favorite.
Mine too.
The first one.
I feel that a lot of people in the business thought that song was a little bit more easy on the ears and more appealing, but I guess to the public, other songs.
It's same as Big Bang too. Before they debuted it, they actually put out, I think it was like a survival show about and introduced all the members, and there were some members from Beast inside too as well. And
Yes.
it was actually pretty popular.
It was.
and
I watched it.
yes, I watched some parts of it, but I heard when I saw they're they're gonna make a debut, I was like, wow, I think they're gonna really rock it, right when they come out. But as EXO, it wasn't as famous. It wasn't as good as people,
Expected.
Yeah, expected.
There was super amount of singles that were released at the time.
Yeah.
There was like single after single after single after single. I loved all of them, but I have to say that they didn't really have that big bang, literally, until
That was small
one
bang.
particular song.
I think it was, in my opinion, I think it was
Monster?
Dirty Cash.
No, actually, it was 거짓말.
Lies.
Lies.
Oh,
Lies
yes.
was the song that actually put them in the mainstream fan base. For fans like us, 눈물뿐인 바보 and Dirty Cash, those songs were songs that we liked, but to actually like put Big Bang to the next level, it had to be.
I forgot which song when TOP was doing this. Goki.
That would be, I think it is Lies. 거짓말.
거짓말.
I'm a pretty late Big Bang fan, so I don't know Kojima. I think I was from like Fantastic Baby period, or Monster period. I think?
Fantastic Baby was actually the song that just said, "Yep,
Blew
they're
up.
Big Bang."
Well, they just topped it off again.
Yeah.
They just like, okay, here, more.
then
We just elevated ourselves to
Yeah.
another level.
And then Monster more. It's almost like the same kind of music, but they show different characters, different colors every time in their music videos and their songs. So I'm thinking maybe when they make their comeback, I think they're sort of gonna make the music like the recent one with GDX Taeyang, like that kind of song. I think it's really hip right now. Everyone loves that song.
As soon as Jason Derulo put out his track, I think a lot of celebrities have been following the same genre
Yeah.
and sound. No.
No, there's not only.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Stop thinking ahead of Venus over here.
Sorry. Oh my god.
I thought Eddie was the only one that liked girl groups.
Oh,
No, actually,
Prince is showing his true colors.
sorry.
he is worse than me.
Because that's, we done a lot of music shows with Music Venus, especially
Music.
music shows with Hello Venus.
See, he's
during
stuttering.
our Julo period, and we saw them a lot, and like. It wasn't just we did talk backstage and stuff like that. They're nice people, But like this week, I haven't seen them anymore. I was like, "Where's Hello Venus, Eddie?"
They finished their
Yeah,
promotion.
and he's like, oh.
Well, speaking of girl groups, today that's actually our penalty. So we got a chance to see Eddie lose one week, and we got a chance to see him do a really good cover of "We At It." We at it. But this week, is Eddie going to do it again, or is it going to be Prince that is going to be dancing to AOA's "사뿐 사뿐 걸어가"?
that's
my
not
gosh.
fun.
You gotta be a cat girl today, Catwoman. So, you might want to start practicing or watching the music video, both of you, for the performance, because that's going to be your penalty for today. So, for our listeners around the world, you are sending in votes for either Eddie or for
Eddie.
Prince.
No.
To start off the second hour, we already had Prince getting a lot, or actually Eddie getting a lot of votes from the start of the first hour. So, is this going to change? Yes or no? Well, it's up to you. Vote Eddie or Prince or Big Bang or EXO, and we will find out who takes the win. The loser today is going to be dancing to "사뿐 사뿐 Like a Cat" by AOA. That is our penalty for today. In the meantime, let's take a few song breaks as we continue on with our ultimate vote. Big Bang is singing Love Song, followed by EXO with Wolf, 늑대와 미녀, and we have more of these two in the studio after this.
B to the I to the
Vote for
Eddie.
Prince.
With that, we're back, and we just listened to EXO's track Wolf. Before that was Big Bang with Love Song, and we've got Eddie and Prince back in the studio.
Hello.
And today, we've got Prince rooting for EXO and Eddie rooting for Big Bang.
Fantastic, baby.
So since we were talking about Big Bang before the song break, Prince, let's go with you. Talking a little bit about EXO.
I'm actually a bit scared today.
Uh-oh,
I
why?
might lose.
Uh-oh.
I was watching.
He
Uh-huh.
was watching AOA's "사뿐 사뿐 Like a Cat" because he's afraid he's gonna lose today. He's like, I don't know the choreography.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
because I lost last time with EXO. I did last EXO versus
It was Beast.
yeah, and I lost with EXO. So I'm not very confident today. I hope you guys can help me out.
Yeah, but
Not-
I'll help
not
him out
very
by saving the Eddie. Yep.
Yeah, no, not very confident. But okay, all right, let's go on about EXO. Like, where should I start? EXO, why they're so famous, you know. I don't know where to start. Like their EP first one was Mama, and then plus their studio album XOXO. They sold over 1.5 million copies, you know. And they recently did win the disc Daesang at the Golden Disc Awards, and like they were there together with Jackie Chan. And then there was a few occasions that we actually bumped into EXO, like Jackie Chan's Beijing concert, and then that as a full group that we bumped into them, and we always see them once in a while, like, whether the music shows like individually or on you know, different variety shows, music shows and stuff like that. And I think I actually quite like them, but I haven't actually had the chance to become friends with them. EXO. Another thing is EXO. They're the most discussed topic on all forms of SNS.
Wow.
Oh, what did I say? Sorry. One of the most discussed topics, but the most discussed Korean artist.
Wow.
On all forms of SNS, you know, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr,
all those.
What else? You know, Facebook, or blah, 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 okay? And like, all of their comebacks, they have not disappointed. You know, they've all, you know, showed new ideas, new concepts, new styles, and they've all done really well. I think they only had like 3 comebacks, you know, and all of them were good. And I was reading, you know, somewhere that, you know, about EXO's fan meetings and stuff all over the world. In Japan, they had like 100,000 fans turn up to their fan meeting. Each they had 5 fan meetings, so altogether it's like 500,000 fans.
Wow,
you know, in Japan. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm not very good at my geography, but I always thought Japan doesn't have many. Like the population is not very big.
No,
Is it big?
size wise, they beat us out pretty much. Like what, 4 times?
Oh, really?
South Korea is, I think they said the size of Texas or something like that. It's really small compared to most places. South Korea alone.
Maybe because I've been in Australia all my life, and like all the people I know in Australia, they're Koreans much more than Japanese.
Oh, well, I mean, population-wise, depending on where you are in the world, it is more populated. But yeah, Japan alone is a lot bigger than we are.
I was thinking 500,000 for a fan meeting.
But still a lot of people. Still a lot of people, regardless.
And like in some Korea, I think it was Busan. I was reading, it's like they were having a fan meeting there, and they were preparing, expecting about 30,000
the article.
About 30,000 fans.
Yeah,
but 200,000 fans show up, and like it was pretty crazy.
EXO fact from Eduardo, who's fanboying from the Bay Area. EXO fact: EXO was Japan's biggest selling K-pop artist of the year.
Oh wow!
I think not just Japan.
Yeah, but
possibly
of course,
many
all
other
over
countries
Asia, I
as
think.
well. Yeah.
Well, I think EXO. You know, they Big Bang. They won, you know, because of that, but also Big Bang. Well, individually, GD he actually made a track with Skrillex and, you know, CL. He's done a lot of collaboration with actually artists from the States.
Missy Elliott.
Oh yes.
OMG! When I first saw that, I was just like, nah, really? Missy? Really?
And then they did the stage
did a stage
too
performance.
in LA. It was in LA. Oh, LA. I want to go back. I wanted to see that so bad.
Yeah.
Like I was.
That was an epic performance.
Yeah.
That was an epic performance.
It was just crazy because I'm a big fan of Missy Elliott from a long time ago. And when I saw it, I was like, wow, okay. And he actually did. The song was actually pretty good. I was like, wow, he did it well. I was like, dang,
yeah,
it's pretty good. But I think group wise, fan wise, and selling wise, like, you know, Prince said, EXO is doing much more better. But individually, I think Big Bang is doing much more better.
Okay.
Because, you know, they haven't released a comeback for 3 years now, and this year is their 10th year of debut. 10 years, and you know what they say in Korean, 10년이면 강산도 변한다. In 10 years, the mountain changes. So I'm expecting a very powerful impact song comeback from Big Bang this year, and I have a feeling that they're going to just rock the charts again.
Yeah, like you said, like individually, you know, probably Big Bang will be ahead, but Big Bang's been 10 years. EXO's been just over 2 years. You know, like give them some time. I think I think you'll start seeing their individualities.
Well, true. I mean, EXO is just starting off, so we haven't really seen much individual acts because, 10 years under their belt. Big Bang obviously has been showing us GD and Top. Every single one of the members have gone solo and been successful. And then they do other units and they're still successful. So, yeah, I think if we give EXO a few more years. Eduardo is helping... is helping Prince with his geography, with population.
Thank you.
South Korea, population 50.22 million.
52.2 million?
50.22 million. Japan, 127.34 million.
See, all Eds are very smart.
Aye.
Eduardo?
All of our fans are amazing.
Yep.
Yes! It looks like for KCON, Eduardo went to go see G-Dragon at KCON and EXO. They're both amazing, and it looks like Eduardo is a huge fan of both teams. Another
Eduardo,
EXO
come
fact.
see us.
Another EXO fact. It looks like everybody's trying to help out Prince today. Richie is saying EXO's fandom did redefine the K-pop fan culture and now have over 3 million fans, me included. I have the EXO-L app. Wow, they have applications now.
Wow.
3 million fans?
Wow, that is wow. I didn't have applications when I was an HOT fan. Well, we didn't have applications back then. I had a card. I had a Club HOT card. That was like the thing to have. It's like I have my card. I have my membership card.
No, it's I have my app.
Now it's like I have my own app. Times have changed. Well, there's some good news though. Even though a lot of our listeners have been helping Prince out, Eddie, you're winning.
Oh.
So we might actually get a chance to see Prince
What is this?
pull out an all yellow AOA's Hapus Hapun today.
And he is actually in
Trust me,
the cat
you do not want to see that.
uniform.
You do not want to see that.
The cat uniform.
Oh.
Yes.
He's wearing a yellow version of it. So we might
you
get a
see
chance to
yellow
see that
cat,
today. We're going to take a listen to some more music before we find out who takes the win. Again, the
Really? That's
penalty.
it? I'm not finished.
I'm sorry.
You might have some time before we come back with the penalty.
Okay.
But we are going to take another few song breaks. Continue to send in either votes for EXO or Big Bang or Prince or Eddie. We have EXO with Urodong Grau, followed by Big Bang with Haru Haru. And we'll see you guys after this.
Vote for Eddie.
All right, with that, we're back. And even though I thought we were speeding up our talk earlier, it looks like we don't have that much time left.
I have so much to talk about. I have 2 more pages, man.
He was writing, he's got like this much pages,
pages
written
and I
down,
have more
handwritten about stuff that he wanted to say about EXO, but man, maybe next time. We're going to have to pick another date so he can do EXO again.
No.
So he can talk
I'm
about
not
more.
finished, man.
But drumroll please to see who won.
Oh.
Eddie won!
Are you serious? I have so much to say.
Prince,
Yes.
the headphones do extend pretty far, so you might want to keep the headphones on because you're not going to be able to hear the song without it.
Let's
I don't need
go.
a song, just dance. Oh.
So...
There you go. Go. Come on. Hey, go, come on, more. You gotta do more, man. Come on.
Oh, big old.
When it comes to
It's
these,
not
I
my
think
style.
for our listeners, when it comes to these, let's make Eddie lose. Because I like Eddie's dancing better.
I will show you, but I want today,
Eddie.
so.
Our producer saying Eddie's turn.
What, say what? Nah,
Eddie's
it's
turn.
okay. Maybe next
Eddie's
time.
turn.
Eddie's
Eddie's turn.
Let's go.
There you go.
Camera's over there.
Sorry, I didn't want to see it. I couldn't hear it.
I think our listeners just got the best view because his butt was facing the camera.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Sorry, the headphones were too short. I couldn't-
So next week it's going to be the Lunar New Year. It's the start of the New Year, and we have a special event for the guys.
Oh.
And for our listeners, we're going to have 2 female singers joining us to help you that day.
Oh.
So we're gonna team you up, just kind of like you guys did when
we first came.
yeah, when Coco and
Wait.
Tino were here on the show.
Wait, doesn't mean
Bye-bye.
we're getting fired soon?
No. We do have a Lunar New Year with 2 female ladies joining us next week to have a Lunar New Year special. So don't forget to tune in for that. Since Big Bang One Today Blue is our last track, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you next
See
week.
you later.
Bye.
Thank you.